Atomic Heart. Let's talk about it. So, Atomic Heart just came out a couple days ago, but it came out to Xbox Game Pass yesterday, I think it was. So I downloaded it and I started playing it. While I have not finished the game yet, I wanted to start talking about it while it's still brand new and fresh. And when I'm finished with the game, I'll probably make another short about this. Anyways, so far in my experience, Atomic Heart is a game that's set in Soviet Russia after World War II, but in a very technologically advanced Soviet Russia. So not, anything that's in our current realm of history or whatever you want to talk about. So in this version, Soviet Russia has developed a bunch of artificial intelligence, robots, floating cities, all kinds of stuff like that. So, like I said, super technologically advanced. However, the robots turn and they end up attacking all of the humans. Basically, it turns into almost a post-apocalyptic world, and you really end up having to fight through all these robots, trying to, you know, make your way through and be able to try and find a way to shut down the robots, or at the very least make them turn back to friendly, so that it doesn't end up incriminating the USSR and making them look bad since they ship these robots all over the world. So you play as Major Nikovich or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't remember very well names. Sorry. But anyways, you play as a major in the Russian army, also known as P3. That's what he's mostly called throughout the game. And you get some weapons, obviously. You get to start with, you get a fireman's axe that you can upgrade, and you end up getting a shotgun, and there's a pistol you can get. And there's a bunch of different weapons you can craft. So there is a lot of options as far as that goes. There's a lot of options for upgrades. Um, you have your hand, which you can talk to. Well, more specifically, it's a glove called Charles, and he is an AI system that helps you telekinetically move things, as well as being able to shock things, freeze things, and a whole bunch of other cybernetic upgrades for him. So he's really fun. Uh, but basically, to me, this game's given off vibes, kind of High on Life-ish, but mostly of Fallout. So here, I'll explain why. So this is literally to me just like Fallout in the sense it's post World War II, technologically advanced world. Robots turn, they end up fighting you. They're synthetics. They're, you know, humanoid-ish. Well, mostly they're all humanoids. So kind of like the synths from Fallout 4. And then you've got random weapons you can find, upgrade, craft, and build, whatever, to fight these robots. And to go with that, I'll say that the crafting system's a lot like Left 4 Dead. And then realistically, there's just a few things like the hand, Charles, like I was saying about High on Life. So he's kind of like the main gun Kenny from High on Life, where he just sits there and he talks to you all throughout the game, the whole time you're playing, just talking and talking and talking and talking, just like a companion. So in that sense, I'd say it's a lot like High on Life for that little aspect, just that little itty bitty aspect. But it also gives off a lot of iRobot vibes. Now, I might be dating myself a little bit there, but iRobot's a movie starring Will Smith in which humanoid robots end up turning on humans that were, well, these robots were supposed to be servants to the humans, but they end up turning on humans and basically just slaughtering everybody. And then Will Smith has to go and he has to work with this one robot called Sunny and basically convert all the robots back or just disable all of them. And it turns out that Will's got a, robotic hand too, so he's partially synthetic himself. He's a cyborg. But anyways, that's kind of what this game gives off the vibes of. It's just really a Fallout mixed with Left 4 Dead, mixed with iRobot, and a little bit of the High on Life with the talking hand. So to me, it was kind of underwhelming because I thought this was going to be really impressive from the trailers I've seen, from some of the pre-release gameplay, from the talks and podcasts and things I've heard about this game. And for it to just end up being just like mixtures of a bunch of other games that I've already played is really underwhelming, especially with how very, very similar it is to Fallout, especially Fallout 4. Again, just like I said, World War II, post-apocalyptic, robots attacking everything. Very, very, very Fallout style. So that's really, kind of depressing to me because it was just something I was so excited for, and then it's just garbage. Not that the game itself is horrible, just that it's not new. It's literally just Fallout. So far, I've enjoyed playing the game. There's been some glitches that I have not enjoyed in it, where things end up like falling through the map, and then because they're main quest items, I have to restart the checkpoint and go back. Lots of things like that. Um, there's some stuff so far that I've had with robots being glitched out and I can't hit them. Um, some things where save points don't actually work the way they're supposed to, and so I end up losing my save data even though I did save at a save point. Stuff like that. Nothing like super major. The one thing that did really frustrate me about this game so far was that there was a really, really long intro at the beginning of the game where you just couldn't really do anything. The other thing that's frustrated me is with the hand Charles. He has interrupted me several times while I'm maneuvering, because what happens is when the hand starts to talk to you, you hold out your hand in front of you, and the tentacles that allow you to move things telekinetically come out and they speak to you, so to speak. And when that happens, you might be in the middle of a fight, you might be in the middle of jumping across a wall and trying to, hang on to the side of the wall or something. And then the hand's just like, here, let me talk to you. And then you plummet to your death, or you can't swing your weapon anymore to fight, or, stuff like that. And so that's really annoying to deal with because it always happens at inconvenient times and it always ends up screwing me over. So I really wish they wouldn't have done it that way just because of how annoying it is. And other than that, not that many complaints so far. It's just kind of disappointing to see a game like this end up basically just being a mashup of Fallout and Left 4 Dead with the crafting system, the hand basically being from High on Life, and following a plot similar to iRobot. It's just really sad because I thought this was going to be, a revolutionary game because that's what they called it in all the stuff I heard was that this was going to revolutionize the gaming industry. It was a game unlike any other game. Nothing out there was similar to it. And it's just very, very similar to these other games I've already played and a movie that I've watched. So yeah, that's just my opinion. I would definitely give it a check. The graphics are good on it. The gameplay is fun. It's not frustrating, but it is fun. For those of you who have played Wolfenstein, it's kind of similar to Wolfenstein in some senses, with the armor and the weapons. Again, not too different because it's got Left 4 Dead vibes to it, as well as basically being styled after Fallout 4. But there is a little bit of Wolfenstein in it too. Not saying that they just copied and pasted this game, just that everything's so similar to these other games. So far, I definitely check it out. It's been enjoyable mostly so far. When I finish the game, like I said, I'll end up making another video about it and telling you overall what I thought. But for now, I just wanted to make this one describing what it's been like for me already.